Oh, quick question.
Yeah. Okay, so it's a short one today. Just sit with your feet shoulder width apart and sink your sitting bones down and lengthen up through the spine. I'll just take my jacket off actually. It's stopped raining, which is a relief. And just place your hands on your lap and just breathe in and breathe out. So yeah, I forgot to press record earlier. So you shake the hands out and then turn the waist and just let the arms flop round. Show you that from the back. Hello cousin Frishter if you're watching. Just shake out the arms. We'll start with one shoulder. So you're going forwards and back and you're turning your waist and you're just going to go up, back, round and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other direction. 1. So you're going to have a good working posture. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll do a little taster session because we've got a few people missing. 7, 8. So it'll be a little bit shorter than usual. So here we go. 1, other side. 2, show you from the diagonal view. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then hands on the chest, and we go 1, 2, 3. So I'm pushing with my feet. 4, breathing. 5, 6, 7, 8. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hands on the knees, and we're just going to lean forward slightly and back. So you can do this, or you can go further along as long as you don't fall out the chair. So you want to just take it easy, but what we're doing is we're lengthening in our lumbar region. 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, and then we do the TV remote. So again, you can hold the chair the other side if you need to. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. and back to the middle, and then you can combine those two. So again, you can do a small circle or you can do a big circle. So I actually, if you show from the side, I'm actually going back and forwards. 2, and using my hands. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, back to the middle, 1. So you can make this as big or small a circle as you like. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It's stretching the same bit of your back, isn't it?
8. And then just feel the ground under your feet. So what this does is it gives your back muscles a bit of a stretch, and it just helps with the mobility of that area. But when you're exercising, you've got to be mindful, you've got to be respectful, and you want to listen to your body. So especially with the chair exercise, people have got varying levels of mobility. You need to work out how it works for you, really. So use me as a guide, but eventually, hang on, I've just got to move something. Eventually, you work out how it fits in with how you personally work. So it might be adapted. So for example, when we're doing this big one, some people haven't got as good a contact with the ground with the feet, so you'd have to feel it through your hands or a part of the body that you can connect to the ground, and you might just be wanting to do a small one. So we'll try a small one, try a much smaller one, where you're making shallower. So it's a shallower movement.
Yeah, because of the way I work, I've got better contact with the ground with my right foot. So what you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense as always.
I mean, it doesn't mean that you're not going to develop a better contact through the left foot, but you just have to understand where you're at the moment.
Yeah.
And you've got to start where you are.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm hoping with this class we'll get people of varying, because some people don't actually have any feeling, any sense of the legs. You know, and that's fine. You just have to find the ground a different way. We'll go in the other direction, so much smaller movement. So it's getting the principle, understanding what the principle is, so you can adapt the principle to how you personally work, is the plan. So rather than forcing yourself into doing things that you're just not going to ever be able to do, because that's not how you work. You want to find out how, you want to make it work for you. Very similar to music, you know, and you get people singing the same song and it all sounds different. Exactly the same thing. So nice and relaxed. So we've done that. Let's have a look at Dragon Serves Teacups. So you turn. And that, before we do that, actually, we'll do this one. So again, you can go all the way down like that, as long as you can get back up safely, or you can do a baby one. You can do a little one, because this is the functional component of the movement. So I'm going to go a little bit bigger so you can see what I'm doing. But just because I'm doing something really big doesn't mean you have to do it exactly the same. One thing I was noticing with Barry McGinley, one of my teachers, is that every single one of his students, we've all got various ailments and conditions and things, so every one of his students has had to adapt what he does to how they personally work, and he's perfectly fine with that, because that's how it should be. So you have to work out how this works for you, and don't try and do something, because it's got to be safe. You've got to be responsible, especially on online learning. You've got to be responsible for your own safety and understand how you work. So come back to the middle, check your posture. So you've got your lengthening spine, you've got your sleepy tiger eyes, you're listening behind and above. Your knees are in line with your toes, unless they don't work that way. But what you're doing is by lining the knees up with the toes, you're connecting the knees to the toes. So again, some people's legs are a different shape, so then the knees won't be in line with the toes. But then what you do is you connect them anyway, so it's fine. It's principle, it's understanding what the principle is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so there's a movement like this, there's a movement like that, and then there's your 80%, 20%. You can feel the 20% forward by resting your hands on your lap and noticing the contact with the ground through the feet or through the hands, or through the feet and through the hands. And we're nice and tall in the spine. So you're lengthening and you're sinking down. So we'll do, I'll demonstrate dragon serves teacups. So it's like this, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'll demonstrate this side, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just demonstrate facing that way, and I'll demonstrate from the back. So this is for the video, for the people that can't make it today. So this is what it looks like from the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So notice the body. Notice the body movement. It's the body moving the arms. The body guides the arms. Have a look from the back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Have a look from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to do it no faster than that, and we'll do 10. Just take a time. 1, 2. So you go towards this knee. 3. You go towards both sitting bones. 4. Then you come back, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, come back. 5, come back. 6. So understanding your body movements. Body's moving. 7. Come back. 8. Come back. 9. And 10. Shake out. Okay, the next one we do is called Iron Butterfly Qigong. I'll just demonstrate it first, and then we'll join in together after the demonstration, just so you can see what's going on. Now, if I just show you this, you want to use this movement so that you miss your knee. If that doesn't work for you, you can do a baby one. So you can do a baby one, and that's just as good. It's the functional component of the movement is getting a little bit of rotation in the shoulder. So it's like this. It goes 1, then I come forwards, I come around, I pull, and the hands So this is for the new people. The hands are fists, so it's like that. And then the thumb goes over the top. And you want this to be a straight line. A straight line, and this is soft. So if you imagine you've got like a little baby animal in your hand, maybe a little baby hedgehog, and you're just keeping it nice and snug and warm, and it's just having a little sleep. So you don't want to squash it, but you don't want to let it drop. So it's this soft loose fist, and the hands, when you come out, they're slightly towards, so they're not here, that's too much, they're slightly forwards. Or you can have them out if you want, but I prefer having a little bit of comfort. So like you're about to hug someone. Yeah. So, we'll do 8 of those, and then what you do is we go left shoulder and then right shoulder. So your left shoulder, you use your right hand on your left shoulder, left hand on the left shoulder, bend the bow, shoot the arrow. And we'll do that, actually we'll do 10 of those, 8 of those, and then you interlock the fingers, you stretch up, you turn to your left, you turn to your right, you go back to the middle, you go over to the left. Now you can do that as big or small as you like, over to the right, back to the middle, and then you do this. Now you can go to here, and that's just as good. Or if you want, and it's safe for you to do so, you can go all the way like that, let the arms come, push down with the feet, come back up, and then we open the chest. So you interlock the fingers, you stretch up, you turn to your left, you turn to your right, you go over to your left, you go over to your right, and then you go forward to some degree. I'll do the full one because then you can see it, but actually there's nothing stopping you going like this, and that's just as good. So it's all about learning to adapt things so that it works for you personally. You're being respectful, you're listening, you're being mindful. So you want to be aware of what you're doing when you're doing it, and you want to engage and connect your body. So you want to feel that your body's connected and moving in a connected way, and also from a very quiet, still place. So whatever's going on outside, so I've got the train noises, the cats are terrorising the birds, you know, it's a little bit cold and damp. Whatever's going on outside, inside you've got this core of quiet clarity and rooted to the ground. There's a very deep sense of root to the ground. So it's a very embodied experience. Yeah. So yeah, I'm sending the video to Denise and her dad. Hello Denise and her dad. Sorry you can't make it today, but this is the video for you. And yeah, and also Alf can have it as well. So I'll send it'll be up probably sometime today, the YouTube thing. I'll put it up today, and then we've got it. But we're just slowing down today because we've got there's hopefully some quite a large number of new people coming. So I'm just going back to the basics. So we probably won't be doing that much. But there we go. So this is called Iron Butterfly Qigong. I've adapted it for seating from Barry McGinley. There's a wonderful video of him doing it. But he's quite slender and muscly and stuff. So not everyone looks like that. And whatever shape you are, you can do the same thing in your own way as well. So I think it would be nice if we could have more different sizes of people looking fit, because it's not just one look fitness as well. Bit political, but there you go. Okay, so Iron Butterfly Qigong. I just thought I'd clarify that. So we go 1, we come round. We're doing it in slow motion. We'll do 10 of these, and then we pull. And remember, if you can't go all the way down, do something different. 2. So you could just stay here. I'll show a small one. 3. So this is the baby one, you see, and that's just as good. I'll do 2 baby ones and I'll go back to the other ones. 4. So this is the baby one, and then less movement, but it still works. 5. Very good for your shoulder strength. 6. Nice and tall through the spine. Remember, you're using your sleepy tiger eye gaze. 8. 9. We're on the home straight. And 10. Fabulous. Then you push out to the sides. Now your left shoulder, we do 8 of these. 1. Bend the bow. Open the arms. 2. Do it nice and slow. Barry does this faster, but 3. I want you to see what's going on. We'll work towards speed. 4. 5. So we're looking, have a slightly supercilious expression and a slight sage-like expression in the face. 6. 7. So we finish on 8. 8, because that's what Barry does. I've never asked him why. And then let the arms relax. Now check your posture, it might move, so you want to make sure your knees are 2 fist gap between the knees. There's a right angle, but if you're, again, depends on how your legs got put on as to what angles you can get. So it's about the connectivity, making the connections. Okay, now we interlock our fingers and then we stretch up. Again, you don't have to go as high as me. My shoulders are sitting nicely in the shoulder joint. Now turn to your left and you're looking sleepy tiger eyes to the left corner. Turn to your right, sleepy tiger eyes to the right corner. Back to the middle. So at the middle, this is like your punctuation. Check your punctuation. Then you go over to your left. Not just so you're safely in your chair. You want to stay safely in your chair. Come back to the middle. Over to your right. Back to the middle. And then I'm doing the full version. Remember, you don't have to go as far as me. You can go slightly forward. But I'm going to go all the way like that. And I'm lengthening in my lumbar. And I push down. So some people in chairs, you don't want to get your head further than that because you'll do the flips. And that's fine. If you want to flip, that's fine. But you might want to just do that there. Push down with your hands to come back to the upright position. Let's do that again. Stretch up. Turn to the left. Back to the middle, turn to the right. What I'll do, over to the left, I will demonstrate that, over to the right, so you can see differences. Okay, so, and then you open the chest. Okay, so I'm just going to demonstrate, we'll do the final one eventually, but I'm going to demonstrate the adapted version of that. So you can come up to there. You can turn to the left, turn to the right. You can go over to the left, over to the right, and then you can come slightly forward and you can use your hands just to hold on to something. Push yourself down, come up. Show that again. So you can come up here, we can come here, we can come out. Turn to the left, turn to the right, back to the middle, over to the left, over to the right, slight incline. So you're still exercising your back, but you're not going so far forward. And use your hands to push you back to the upright position. Get your upright position, then open your chest. So that's the adapted version. Let's do the full version for the people that do the big version. But all versions are valid. You know, it's not a competition. It's about turn to your left. It's about working out what works for you. Turn to your right. Some people can't turn. That come and exercise with me. They don't turn. So we have to wing it. Over to the left. Over to the right. So whichever version works for you, that's what you do. And then you open the chest. Okay, we'll shake out. Let's just shake the legs. And we'll go heel, toe, 3, 4, 5. If your legs don't do that, do punching. 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, let's do that. 1, 2. So a bit of brain gym. 4. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then tapping your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. And then out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great. Okay, just stretch up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, and then rotate that ankle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can, if you can touch your own foot, you can do it with your hand. 8, and then round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or you can lift your leg and do it. Then we go out, in, 2. You can lift your leg and do that. 3, 4, 5. Do that the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, and again you can lift your leg if you want. 3, 4, 5, and then wiggle your legs. Okay, so we're going to do some very gentle punching. So have a foot slightly forward, and we've got our arms up in a guard. So like this. So it's not stuck on your face, but it's not too far out, and it's definitely not like that. You want to keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. And we're going to go jab. So the hands, so we're going to look at the jab punch. I'll come a bit closer. So the jab punch comes out, it twists, it comes back and in. It comes out and twists, comes back and in. And the jab punch is the hand that you have at the front. So that's the hand you got in front. So even if you're sitting in a chair, rather than being square on, you want to be slightly side on. So not fully side on, you want to be kind of diagonally on. If you're right-handed, you want your left foot forward. If you're left-handed, you want your right foot forward. Because then the power hand is your crossing hand. So if you're right-handed, you want to hit with your right hand, and that's the cross, which is like this. So the jab hand, that's the hand at the front, and it comes out and comes back. And notice, remember at the beginning we were doing this turning. We're going to turn and jab and come back. Turn and jab and come back. And we're going to do that 10 times, but then we will try it on the other lead because we're working on both sides of the body. We will do some kicks. For those of you that don't do kicks, you can do punches as well. You can throw extra punches in, so I'll demonstrate both of those. So here we go, we're going to do 10 jabs. Nice and tall, we're turning our body. Okay, ready?
Which way are you turning? Are you turning to what? You're turning to
turning away. I wouldn't turn that way, would I?
No.
Because you want to open this shoulder. Okay, so.
Right, I've got it.
10 jabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. That's good. So then relax. We'll try 10 more, and then we'll try 10 on the marmalade side. So we go. So we go 1 and back, 2, 3, and I'm looking at my target in the corner of my eye. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's just for completion's sake try it on the other side. So let me just demonstrate again. So I come out, I turn. As I turn, that's when my hand twists, and then I come back. So the hand should come back faster than what it goes out, and I've got my guard up. So making a habit, you want to make a habit of keeping your arms up when you're practicing the hitting, and you want your elbows downwards. So this is the guard. You don't want to have, you're not a chicken, you want to be down like that, but there's this rounded, sort of like you're holding up a shield, almost like you're holding up a shield, and it's a flexible guard. So if you need to come in, it will come in. If it needs to go out a bit, it can come out. So you have it close to the face, we're not touching it. And then I go out, turn and back, and when I turn, I'm looking with my peripheral vision. If someone's holding up, so I've got the punch bag there, so someone's holding up a target, I'll just have a look. So I'm looking at the target with my peripheral vision. 1, 2, and then from the other side, 1, 2, 3. So you want to imagine someone's holding up a target for you to hit. Because normally in class, if we were in a face-to-face class and we weren't in the middle of a pandemic, we'd be holding up pads for us to hit. So you'd hold a pad up, you hold it like that, and then you hold the pads up, and then you hold a pad up, and then you have your jab and your cross. So you're aiming for the same thing, and you're using your body mechanics and actually your legs, or the contact with the ground. By legs, I mean contact with the ground. So some people have got contact with the ground through things that aren't their legs. So you have to work out how that works. So it might be your sitting bones. It might be because you put your hand down so you can feel the contact with the ground that way. And then once you know what the contact with the ground feels like, then you can just do that then, and then it's established. It's about getting the principles. So here we go. Oh yeah, we're doing it that side, sorry. We're going to do 10 with your right hand. 10 right jabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's a lot of coordination, even in this supposedly simple movement. 8, 9, 10. Fabulous. Right, now we're going to look at the cross punch. So this is, if I show it from the, if I go square on, so the cross comes like this, and I turn, and I come slightly forward, but not so much I fall out the chair. So it's like that, and then I come back. So it comes out, twists, comes back to the guard. So you want to have it back in the guard. So it goes 1, like that. So check your posture. Hang on, go back a bit. I'm glad I've got these are actually from a horse box, because gym mats are like hundreds of pounds. These were like £25 each. Brilliant. Pretty good. Not as nice as a gym mat, but they're actually alright, because I can put yoga mats on it, make it nice and snug.
Yeah, yeah.
And here we go. 1, 10, 2, 3. So you want to open that. 4. Have a look from the side. 5. So see what I'm doing. I'm turning my waist. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, just let's go back to this one. Have your feet parallel and turn the waist. So notice your waist turning. Notice your shoulders and your hips going to the corners. going to the corners, shoulders and hips to the corners. So I'm turning like that. So that turning, and those of you that can push down with the feet, you can push down with the feet a bit. Those of you that don't push down with your feet, try and work out what you can push down with it to establish ground contact. You'll have to work that out. It's obviously, you know, it's about understanding what's going on in your own body, how it works, and maximising what you're doing. So now we'll do 10 more crosses with the waist turn and contact with the ground. So use the ground. So when I do punching with Ollie, I'm hoping to start training with Ollie privately from next week onwards, just so he can sort out my shoddy technique. But what Ollie says is when you're punching, you're not just hitting with the arm, you're hitting with the power of planet Earth, because you're connecting to the ground. So it's quite, you know, bang, take that. So we go 1, so we're turning the waist, 2, 3, and back. 4, we're not in a hurry, we're not, you know, we keep it all nice and soft. 5, power will come with time. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Marvellous. Right, let's do 10 on the non-dominant side. Actually don't have that issue. I've got right, left brain. I'm ambidextrous. So, right. Yeah. So, let's try that. 1, 2. I'll actually show you. Wrong. Yeah. 3, 4. So you're doing a left cross. 5, 6 to sit from here. 7, 8, 9, 10. So you're turning. So that's turning. Okay. Now when you do 1, 2, so you have 1 is jab, 2 is cross. So if you had a coach and they were holding pads up for you to hit, they'd either say jab, cross, or they'll go 1 or 2. Some coaches say 1, 2, and when you do the combined one, you do jab cross, which is 1, 2. So they'll go 1, 2, and then you go 1, 2. So it's like that: 1, 2, 1, 2. So we'll do jab cross 10 times. Here we go. Ready and begin. 1, jab cross. 2, 3. Use your waist. 4, 5, 6. Look where you're. Look at the imaginary target. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice. And then we'll do 10 on the other side. So we're doing 1, 2 on the other side. So you're going to go right, left. Actually, I'll do it more here. That'd be easier to see. Right, 1, 2, right foot forward, and begin. 1, 2, 2, 3. Use your body. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So jab cross are long range punches. They're long range punches. Now the hook punch, which we're going to do like this, is a short range punch. That's a hook, like this. So you turn slightly that way. So you know when we were reaching for the TV remote, it's like that but slightly forward, and this is a right angle. This is a right angle. Hang on, let me roll me. That's a right angle. Right angle. So we just go like that. Right angle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Use your body. 5. So you turn the body. 6. Show you from the back. 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we'll do 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I keep my fist in my centre line. 8, 9, 10. What you want to avoid is that. You want to keep it here. like you're about to drink a nice cup of tea in a macho way, you know. So you wouldn't drink tea like that. So you want to. So this is a short range punch, short range. So if I show you on the bag what that looks like, so a jab, cross, hook, hook. I'll show you it from here. Goes jab, cross, hook, hook. Jab, cross, hook, hook. Have a look what it looks like on the bag. Jab, cross, hook, hook. Jab, cross, hook, hook. Okay, I won't whack it too hard. Now normally I'll wear gloves. I'll put I've not got them to hand, but normally when I practice on the bag, I put a pair of bag gloves on to protect my knuckles. So when I'm playing fiddle, I don't want to ruin my hands. But so the jab and the cross is long range, the hooks are shorter range. So they've kind of fallen forwards or possibly fallen back, and then you come a bit closer in for the hook. So we're going to go jab, cross, hook, hook 5 times, and then we're going to do something relaxing. Okay, here we go. 5 times. Jab, cross, hook, hook. That's 1. 2. Jab, cross, hook, hook. 3. Jab, cross, hook. We'll leave kicks till next week. This is plenty. 4. Jab, cross, hook, hook. And 5. Jab, cross, hook, hook. Nice. Now we're going to do it on the other side to confuse your brain. Yay. Okay, so demonstration. Jab, cross, hook, hook. Rah. Right, okay, 5 times. Ready, go. Jab, cross, but nice and soft. You know, we're practicing being soft and relaxed. Power will come with time. Hook, hook. This is plenty. 3, jab, cross, hook, hook. Look at your target. Jab, cross, hook, hook. And then once more with feeling. Jab, cross, hook, hook. Fabulous. Okay, just for completion's sake, come round, uppercut. Come round, uppercut. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So for the uppercut for practice, I actually stick the hands on my chin. I mean, you wouldn't have a guard like that. That'd be silly. You know, this isn't Edward Munch or whatever his name is. But you come around, and then it leaves the chin at the last moment. And then you come around. Have a look from the side. So I come around and then boof. And I'm using my rising energy to get them under the chin. Yeah. Boof. It's quite, for some reason, it's quite satisfying, the uppercut. And the padding, someone was holding a pad for you, they'd have the pads like that. And you'd hit underneath, but you'd actually hit through. When you're hitting the pad, you hit through the pad. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, for example, you can go uppercut, cross, hook, or cross, uppercut, cross, hook, uppercut, hook. So you can do things like that. We'll talk about those as we progress, but we're just sticking with a jab, cross, hook, and uppercut. I'm going to have to put my coat back on. It's starting to rain again.
We've nearly done an hour.
Well, Tai Chi, topically enough, Tai Chi you're supposed to be moving as if you're moving through water. Hey, so let's do this. So now have a look. We're going to change the mood now because the music changed ages ago. So I should have really done something nice and relaxing. Hang on. Let me move my phone away from the wet.
Oh yes, don't let it get wet.
Yeah, it already got wet.
Oh dear.
And then that's why all my contacts went from my SIM card, because my SIM card got it. It was terrible. I need a new phone. So this is the opening movement from the form, but I do it as a nice little qigong exercise. So you want to feel that your body's nice and Nice and connected, nice and relaxed. I've completely lost track of time. How are we
We've
doing?
done nearly an hour.
Oh gosh, right, yeah.
So this isn't a short one after all.
Well, no, it started. No, we didn't start till about 22. So
22,
we've been going less than an hour.
Yeah.
I'll still finish at 1:45 because I got
Okay.
I've got having lunch. I've got
Yeah.
a Zoom meeting at 3 and another Zoom meeting. Oh, how unusual! Back to back Zoom.
Excuse me.
I'm surprised I don't go to bed on Zoom. Wake up and have my breakfast on Zoom. I hate Zoom. Forward and back. There we go. Right. Now we're going to do wild goose flight. No, we won't. Yeah, we will. We'll do now. There we are. And we just. Oh, lovely.
That railway line is incredibly busy today.
I can't hear what you're saying. The train's just going in my ear hole. I mean, it's all very glamorous. Oh, you're training outside. How wonderful. It's cold and the trains are really noisy.
I was actually saying to you that there seem to be a lot more trains than usual today.
Oh no, there's loads of, yeah, well it's because we're out of the, everyone's catching trains.
Yeah.
The trains are back to
We're
normal.
out of lockdown. Yeah.
But they put extra tracks in while we weren't looking.
Yeah.
So, now, we'll park the clouds. I want everyone to concentrate on this because it's supposed to be a beautiful sunny day today. Rubbish.
My weather app said a 40% chance.
Yeah, it was Johnny. Yeah, if you see Arthur, it was Johnny Kidd and the Pirates that done Shaking All Over.
I think I
Shaking
may
all over. We were doing shaking
Yeah.
the week before last.
Yeah.
Because obviously we couldn't have a class last week. It was Good Friday and everything was shut. So we're doing this. Fabulous. Okay, let's we'll do the peng. So peng's a mythological bird.
Yeah,
So
I
you
like
turn
this.
your hand
Yeah.
and you come round like this. Now, obviously adapt as necessary. You might not want to do a pang, you might want to do a little sparrow. So they're just as good as a big mythological pang. In fact, sparrows are real, whereas a pang's mythological. Okay, now try the other side. So these are all really good exercises for. So there's a train going that way and that way now. I love that sound though. It just makes conversation difficult in this garden. You have to wait for the trains to go past. That's it. So marvellous. Okay. So we'll let's do lifting water as I feel quite a lot around me at the moment. So you come forward. I'm so glad I've got a coat because I've got a bit of character building. And then back, forward, back. And then we better do a little bit of stretching as well. So we'll do lifting water, we'll do rolling the ball in water, topically enough, which is what I will actually be doing.
We could stop.
Oh, it must be lovely training outside every day. Actually, no, it's not. So, rolling a ball in water. Now, again, if you want to go like this, but you want to make sure you remain in your chair. Remain in your chair when you're doing this. So adapt accordingly, please. Or in chairs and want to sit on the floor and do all the exercises, you can do them sitting on the floor. They work just as well, because if you're on the floor you can't fall any further. So let's do one more. Marvellous. That's great. And then we'll do, so that was lifting water, rolling the ball in water, now we do open close. So we just open, close. So lifting water is called ball sway. I can't remember what the rolling ball's called, and open close is called kaika shilly. We're doing kaika shilly.
I hope you're not going to test me on it, because I won't.
No, it's not a test. It's not a test. Don't, just forget what I said. Just do the moves.
I can hear the rain. I hope it's.
Yeah, I can hear the rain and feel it.
Yeah, I hope it's not.
Oh, I'm really moving through water now.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been wanting a cup of tea. Anyway, so let's do some stretching. So just stretch up, and then be like a cat. Oh, yeah. So a cat's been. 3 cats have moved into our house, and they're categorising the furniture with a horrible, evil. They've even got a scratching post. I mean,
Oh, well, that's not as nice as, you know.
no, it's not as nice as a sofa, is it? A scratching post. Sofas, scratching posts you can't ruin. With sofas you can. So bring your hand out, bring your hand over, look down. We'll just do a little bit of stretching. Now do the other hand. Hand out, hand over, look down. And then chest stretch. Now you can grab the back of your chair and, like your Kate Winslet on the Titanic, you know, I'm sure she did that. You didn't know she was doing Tai Chi, did you? On the top of the world. I'm not quite as glamorous as Kate Winslet, am I, at the moment? But my mum would be really upset. She reckons I should wear nice clothes and makeup to teach Tai Chi with.
Your makeup would have run.
Well, it would have run in the right. Well, no, not with the baseball cap on.
You can have a baseball cap with spangles on it.
Baseball cap, yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, we've got this one, and this one. We're breathing. So that's your quadratus lumborum. So if you need to be able to reach your TV remote better, this is how you do it. Now you come back. I've got that song now, raindrops keep falling on my head. La 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 la. Oh dear. Terrible. I'm definitely finishing this class early.
Yeah, finish early. I think you've done enough now.
Yeah, I think that's we got to do our stretching though, otherwise we're not oh yeah, triceps, so you can push underneath or over the top. And we're breathing. So I'm pulling with my fingers. Oh, that's my warning bell.
Yeah.
Okay, step your other tricep stretch up. I'll just switch off that annoying alarm. Shush.
What's that for?
That's to give me my 5-minute warning.
Right.
Right, keep stretching your tricep. Triceps, not triceratops. And then the hand comes across like that. You find your elbow and pull. And that stretches your deltoid muscle. And then stretch your other deltoid muscle. Okay, right. Foot out, and then just lean forward so you stretch your hamstring. We'll do the complicated hamstring when we've actually got people physically in the class to follow. I don't want to even do the video of it because it'd be too complicated, but this will do for now. And then back. Oh, and we should have had a water break as well. Well, we're already having one.
You're having one all
I'm
the
getting
time.
covered in the stuff.
Yeah.
I'm getting a water sprinkle break, and then you come back. And then what we'll do is we'll just do this one again. Just kind of 2, 3. So this is called Wrens in the Willow, this tune, and it's one that I'm working on with Nick Penny. It's going to be a song with some cello on it. I'm just sorting out the lyrics.
It's lovely.
But it's just gorgeous. I'm really good. There's going to be an EP, just giving you all the heads up. We're not sure what it's going to be called, but it'll be 4 songs at the moment, 4-song EP on Bandcamp. And then round the other way, field recorded bird song, bird related songs. All lovely. Okay, and then breathe in. Breathe out, have a look from the side, look. So I'm having my arms in front, this is called stroking the back. So, Denise and Denise's dad, hopefully this was useful for you. Cousin Frishta, hopefully this was useful for you as well. So, yeah, you'll need your raincoat when you come over from the States, mate. well, proper British weather. Okay, and then embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. So we go like this, go like that, bring the hands in and down. One more time. Okay, and then this time, rub your hands together and polish the face. So this helps you to look younger. Brilliant. And just in case you've not heard this terrible joke before, no one will recognise you in the supermarket. There we are.
That was what.
And then rub the hands together again. Rub the back. That is my favourite bit next to tea break. Tea break's my favourite. So rule 5, know when it's tea time. I'm going to have to put my hat back on because I'm getting a free shower here.
Yeah.
Right, okay, embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. Now, the good thing about if you live in a mountain, it's nice and dry, isn't it?
Well, it's been dry. It's been dry.
Nice and dry inside. Embrace the tiger. Return to the mountain. One more time. And just sit, check your posture. Lengthen up through the spine, sink the hips, relax around the jaw. Really own your space and feel comfortable owning your space. Why does it always rain on me? And then make a fist with the right hand, left hand over the top, feet together, and bow. Brilliant.